Hello students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class Science 7th standard. Students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is the 15th chapter, that is wind, storm and a cyclone. So already you know that students, in the 6th classes also you have studied about that cyclone, what is that cyclone, wind and storm. Yes, but students, once we will be recall and we will study that some other extra things about the regarding about that wind, storm and a cyclone. These are the cyclones and that wind or the storm. These are the natural calamities and the natural things. Okay, so in our day-to-day life also we are sometimes we are facing whenever sometimes cyclones will affect those who are sea beach or the beach side that seashore that area, and beach sides those are Bay of Bengal or the Arabian Sea, that members that coastal area portions or that members they will face that special the cyclones, and wind and storms will face that like your local, and whenever the heavy rains or heavy wind will flow we have faced that. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about that, especially 15th chapter about that what is that wind, what is the storm and what is the cyclone. Okay, so now see students, today we are going to discuss about that. First of all we will discuss learning objects. So look at here students, I already have mentioned here winds, storms and cyclones, and in this chapter we will discuss about that. First of all, what is that pressure exerted by the air. Students, in your notebook you should mention that learning objects whatever today we are going to discuss. First of all, one thing, pressure exerted by the air, and the second one, high speed winds accompanied by the reduced pressure and expansion of air on here hitting wind storms, thunderstorms and cyclones and tornadoes. Okay, we are going to discuss about this chapter. So learning objects what is that students, once again I will remind you, repeat it. प्रेशर एंड एक्जेक्टेड बाय एयर. प्रेशर क्या होता है और कैसे एक्जेक्टेड क्या होता है बाय एयर पे, कैसे प्रेशर एक्जेक्टेड हो रहा है पहले हम स्टडी करना है. सेकंड वन, हाई स्पीड विंड्स accompanied by reduced pressure. प्रेशर जब रिड्यूस होता है स्पीड कैसा मतलब विंड का स्पीड कैसे ज्यादा हो जाती है. एक्सपेंशन ऑफ एयर ऑन हीटिंग, जब एयर हीटिंग होता है कैसा वो एक्सपेंड होता है. एंड विंड स्टॉर्म्स, थंडरस्टॉर्म्स, cyclones and tornadoes. We will discuss about this term, what is that different terms we will discuss in that this chapter. Okay, now friends we will go for that. Now see that friends, all of you look at here that books and your textbook will be open at the time, you can understand what it is. Now if you live in the North India, you might have familiar with the dust storms in the summer, and these are high speed drying wind carrying dust particles. Those who are live near the eastern coast might have experienced cyclones. You must have heard that hundreds of people are often killed or injured in the cyclones. Their homes and belongings are also washed away by the flood, by what? Floods and flood of water. You might have also have experienced thunder, lightning and torrential rains during the monsoon. All these are related to the high speed winds and causes a lot of financial loss and bring what is that misery of humans. What did you understand about this introduction about that? If you go to that northern side and there is one thunder, that storms are flowing, that is heavy rains, heavy winds, it will flow. And also you have here also cyclones, those are affecting by the Bay of Bengal, like coastal states or coastal area, which are especially Kerala, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry. Okay, so these are the coastal area, Goa, those who are coastal, Gujarat, that line, that beach of that seashores, that area were affecting by the cyclones. So cyclones, how it is affecting, that friends you know very well. Whenever the natural calamities like earthquake or if it will create in that inside the surface of the earth ocean, then what will happen? It will create that tsunami. Okay, so it is also affect that heavy severe waves like that tsunami, like that it will create, and it will come that rains and heavy thunder rains it will come, that is called as cyclones. Okay, so you have heard that. In this chapter we will learn how the thunderstorm or cyclones are formed, what is their impact of human and man-made infrastructures, and if there are any possibility to safeguard mankind from these losses. We will first of all discuss certain properties of air which are responsible for the formation of thunderstorm, cyclones and tornadoes. First of all, we have to get that idea, we have to get that how it is forming, and if it is damaging all that man-made things or the natural things, so how we can safeguard from that this natural calamities like cyclones or thunderstorms or that these are whatever that winds, how we will save from this, and how what are the protection or how that get that information, how we will save to ourselves, and how it is creating, how it is creating this such natural calamities we will discuss in this chapter. Okay students, now let us see air pressure first. Friends, first of all you have to discuss about that air pressure. What is that air pressure? When you have ever noticed that when you ride a bicycle against the direction of the wind, you have to use extra energy to ride that. Similarly, when you row a boat in the direction of opposite that of the wind, you have to put extra efforts. In the other words, rowing the boat in the direction of the wind is easier than the against the direction of the wind. And these observations show that air exerted the pressure. So friends, what is that air exerted? Just we will take that some examples. Suppose you are riding north direction, you are going towards the north direction. So that wind is flowing towards the south direction. That means opposite direction when you are riding the cycles. At that time you are giving more force, more efforts you are doing on the cycle or the pedals. Then that you can move towards the north. If you won't give that more effect, then you will come back or you cannot move towards the against the wind direction. Okay. So similarly, if that moving that boat is moving suppose in the same opposite direction of that wind, then that boat cannot move. If you want, then you have to need extra force or extra efforts we need to go opposite direction of the air, because it has the air having the pressure. Due to the pressure we cannot move. So if you will go, then if you will move towards opposite direction of that air, that needs more pressure or more extra efforts it needs to that go opposite direction. If the same direction if you want to move, then less efforts you cannot move. Suppose the air is moving south direction, you want to go south direction, that means little force with or little efforts with you can move. So that means we understood that there is one pressure exerting by the air. Okay friends, so write down first friends pressure. Air pressure is the force exerted on you by the weight of tiny particles of air molecules. In that tiny particles are present in that air, that how much weight or how much weight is occurring, that is called as air pressure. Okay friends. So students, now we can see that here one activity we can do. Activity 1, 15.1, that how that air exerting pressure we can understand this activity 15.1. See, so now how we will see that air having that pressure. You do one thing students, make some water, you should keep in one steel bottle or that one plastic bottle or that anything. You should first of all you should heat some cold water or heat some normal water. After boiling the water, what you have to do? Pour in on either steel bottle or that plastic bottle inside you should put. You should pour that. What you will feel? After pouring after you should put that first cap and keep it in that sometime, or you will observe that, or the cool water if you will pour that on that, suddenly you will observe that the bottle shapes it will change. What is the reason behind it? Suppose this is one bottle, okay? Like this the bottle, plastic bottle is there. You pour some hot water. What is that? Hot water whenever you will pour, after cap that needs keeping after, what will feel? Now the bottle shape will change like this. That bottle shape like that it will change. Why it is happening? because whenever that hot water if you keep inside that it will become that water, that air whatever that is inside that it will get expand. When that it will expand, then after it will close that, and when outside you will make that cool, then what will happen, the air it want to come inside. So that's why what will happen, whatever that air it came outside, and due to that empty things is there, so outside pressure is more than the inside. So that's why what will happen, it will be pushed towards. So whenever that air it will push like this, then this one air already it will remove outside, so that air it will be pushed towards, so that will be change its shape. Okay students, so whatever that air is inside it is there, it will come out that whenever that air hot air will go, it will keep this shape, then what will button inside, then what will happen, that air it will come outside. You should see that once ready, so that air executed pressure, air pressure है कि नहीं देखना है. Take a tin can with a lid, feed with the 2/3 of water. One tin box you take, tin box 2/3 मतलब इतना पानी ले जाओ, ठीक है. Water you should take it. Heat the water on the burner till the water start boiling. After that boiling, after that water you should heat it. Now put up the burner over the mouth of the can with the lids tightly and pour cold water on the hot can. You shown the figure given along. That boiling after what you have that can आपको क्या करना है, ठंडे पानी तुमको डालना है, cold water you have to pour it. Then we will observe that the losses of its shape, the shape will change. What is that shape of this you observe? Whenever you cold water if you will pour this, the shape it will change. So when the water is the can heated, it changes into water vapor form. When the cold water runs over the can containing the hot water, some of the stem in the can comes back to its liquid states and reducing the amount of air inside it. That means whatever that amount of air is there, it will be reduced. So what will happen? Reduce the air pressure inside the can compared to the air pressure outside it. As a result, the can gets compressed or disheved. That means whenever you will boil that can, or suppose you are still bottle you are boiling, you are heating that water, what will happen, will get the steam. When that it will get the steam, that air, whatever the inside air, it will come out, it will evaporates. Then suddenly what you have to do, you will put that cap. Whenever closing that cap, what will happen, and suddenly you have to pour that cold water. So at that time what will happen, that bottle inside that water will try to become cool, and whenever it will become the cool, at that time what will happen, that inside less air is there. So that means the air pressure is less than the outside. So that's why what will happen, outside pressure will be forced in towards inside. So that's why this is air will force. So that's why it will become like the different shape. So we understood that air having what pressure. Okay students. So next we will discuss about that what about the air pressure reduced when the wind speed is increasing. How, if that wind speed will increase,